welcome back to my channel. I've realised I don't have anything to do with this horse on my channel because technically he's not mine, he is my sister's. So this is Mr Darcy. Hi. He is just here to live out the rest of his days. And I thought I would do a little bit of, whilst I'm grooming him today, a little bit of a get to know Darcy, because he's never going to be in many of my videos because he doesn't come out or anything, and he loves his food. He's just pretty much eaten everything I've given him, so I probably have to pause this video and give him some more throughout. But because he's not going to be in very many of the videos, he'll only ever you know, like pop up when he's in the paddock or anything like that, I thought I would do a bit of a get to know whilst I'm grooming him. So first of all, like I said, his name is Mr Darcy. His grooming kit is disgusting, so I'm probably going to just use Trixies on him. Best thing about grey horses, well, horses with white fur, you can use the same grooming kit. And I'm going to move it over there. So anyway, first of all, his name is Mr Darcy. He is a 21-year-old thoroughbred gelding. We got Darcy in 2010. We got him for my sister because I already had Summer. I'd gotten Summer in the, March, and then we got him in the October. So when we got Darcy, this is a pretty good story with Darcy. He was not what we were looking for. We were looking for an old, plodding, standardbred one that my sister could just jump on, learn to ride on. And we heard about a riding school that was sending a group of horses off to slaughter because they'd closed down, they couldn't afford them, and they weren't really going to sell them or anything. They were pretty nasty people. Hey. Oh, did that not taste good? Sorry. So anyway, we heard about them, and I got on the phone and was like, Amy, do you want this horse? Because Amy really likes greys. So, anywho, we got him. Oh, my phone just fell in the wind. Awkward. Real good videoing, Alice. Let's just stick you there. Sorry, guys. Now you're just getting a really lovely close-up of my beautiful face. Anywho, so got him, had him dropped off, and we've had him ever since. So when we got him, we got told he was a 15-hand high, dappled grey, 18-year-old thoroughbred. So he ended up being flea-bitten grey, as you can tell by the flea bites on his face here. And he does have a few here on his shoulder. Flea-bitten grey, and he was actually 14 when we got him, and he's actually measured at 15.2. Cheers. So it's you who spits all my food everywhere, huh? Anyway, so we've had Darcy ever since, and he actually turned out to be quite a psychopath. We thought he was just really naughty, and he's not. He actually has arthritis in his hips, and he also has muscle wastage here. Now, we've had chiros, we've had Bowen, we've had massage therapy. Yes, I'll just hold it for you, shall I? And they've all said the same thing. Because of his size, like he's a really chunky thoroughbred, he's obviously had the racing pads on, and the racing pads are a one-size-fits-all, and they've been too tight on him, and they have, or when he was in the riding school or whatever, throughout his life, he's just, yeah. Cheers, mate. I'm going to put it on the floor now. Is that all right? He has, for whatever reason, had a saddle that has fit him poorly for a long amount of time, and yeah, we just could not get muscle to grow on his withers here, and it is very dipped in. I'll do a bit of a close-up because it's a bit hard to tell from here. Hi, I know, you're so handsome. Cheers. What else about Darcy? So anyway, he has arthritis. Obviously, as you've seen a few times now when he swung his head around, he is missing an eye. So that was actually an ulcer from a, like a oat from the hay or a grass seed. There you go, I'll swing his head around. No eye. That just started off as a tiny little ulcer. Just swallowed a fly almost. And then that ulcer just kept getting worse. We had him on all these medications. We did everything. well, when I say we, my sister, spent a stupid amount of money to try and save his eye. And within 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the eye specialist looking at him, he was like, why are you trying to save this eye? He's blind, which we'd already kind of guessed he was because he was quite, flinchy on that side to start with. And then we thought, okay, there's just a loss, or like a partial loss of vision. But anyway, ended up being blind, and his eye, something about being a certain amount of squishiness, and his wasn't squishy, his was just like a rock in his head. So really, because that eyeball is obviously so big in there, his had become really solid and had given him a permanent headache. So his eye was removed the next morning, and we got him back, and it was like having a 2-year-old. He was obviously so much happier and pain-free, and we did have him on painkillers from his operations. He was a little bit la-di-da. Where are you going, mate? You can't go anywhere. Thank you. So yeah, that's how he lost his eye, and he has been so happy. It's been, 2 years, over 2 years, almost coming up 3 years since he had his eye removed, and yeah, he's a big kid. So anyway, he's 21, like I said, he's a thoroughbred, he's lost his eye, we've had him since 2010. When I was riding him, his movement, like if I ever catch videos of him, I will put them up. He just has the most beautiful rocking horse canter and the biggest trot, and he is a big, gentle giant, unless it's something he really does not want to do. So floating, he hates floating, so we are working on that, and he's getting so much better. He's just getting so much more confident, and when you do it on his terms, he's like, oh, I'm fine with this. So anyway, when he doesn't want to do something, he really knows his size, and he does get called a few names, D words, because it's something Darcy. And he's lovable, really. He's like the best babysitter for Trixie in the paddock. Loves to play with her. These two, I was really excited when we got Trixie. I wanted to see what he would be like, because Trixie, Summer hates to play. Summer is literally just like, I'm eating, don't touch me. Whereas he's like, yeah, come on, let's go, let's run. And then I put Trixie in, and him and Trixie are our best friends, and they just play and play and play. Can you watch your head this time, please? Thank you. He's a big smoocher. He does have problems with his teeth, so we do have to have his teeth looked at very often. And that's really it about Darcy. He doesn't get ridden anymore, obviously. He just sits in the paddock. When I was riding him, like I said, he was beautiful. I started to jump him at 60 centimeters. And he was really, really good. I have poles set out in my paddock now, because my arena was in one of my paddocks. And he'll clear the poles, easy peasy. When I did have a little cross rail put up along the fence line, and he was running the fence line, guess who likes to jump it? And he had a beautiful jump on him. I was very, very sad when we had to retire him. It's nice to get him out and have a little bit of one-on-one time with him, because I forget what a lovely gentleman he is and how he does look after you. Don't you? You just forget, don't you? We did have a worrying moment last year where he kept getting abscesses in his feet. You okay? You good? He's scratching his head. He did have really bad abscesses in both back feet, and the vet suggested getting him in shoes to get his feet up and off the ground. So he's in a full set of shoes now. Oh, mate. And then she was like, oh, because of his age and because of all the symptoms he's showing, he could have Cushing's. But touch wood, my head, everything, touch him. We haven't really had a problem with it, and he's definitely, the Cushing symptoms, etc. He's not had any of them other than the unsoundness, but that's now been addressed. He's on painkillers for his arthritis and maintenance, and yeah, he's just here to live out the rest of his life, aren't you, hey? We do worry in winter when it gets a little bit cold. He gets really stiff in his back end, and you'll see it. He struggles because we're on a hill. Walking up and down the hill takes him a little bit longer than it normally should. So, he's got extra thick rugs, and we up his feed as well because he does drop back a little bit. Everything, No, you didn't want to come out. You made that decision. Oh, okay, screw you too. Got a bum thrown at me. So yeah, that's really it about Darcy. If you guys have any questions about him, feel free to comment them. But I'm just going to carry on giving him a groom and giving him some love. Maybe go find some carrots or apples. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and this is Darcy. Bye.